Hey, you guys. Hey. Welcome back to the channel. It's Coach Hunt. I hope you guys are doing well. I just came back from recess and I was having a conversation with my girlfriend. Oh, let me have my mic. I was having a conversation with one of my girlfriends, coworker, another consultant and coach. And I was discussing dating with her. She's just a few tads years older than me. I'm 55. And I was telling her how the algorithm right now is sending me all these dating things, like people over 50 and of all different types of beautiful skin color. And the sad thing for me was that they were like so bitter. And I was like, we can't be bitter. I'm like, I will never be bitter. I will never be bitter about dating. Dating at this age, at the crown age, is different from dating in your 20s, 30s, whatever that is, right? You do know that. Many people, in my opinion, and in my public circle, most of us are not dating for marriage. That's number one. We're not dating for marriage because marriage is communion for children and for legacy later on. But it's mainly to have a partnership to build something and to have children and have a family and blah, 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 blah. Continue on the genetic trend. And at 50, honey, we're not having children. We only want to have fun. We want to enjoy life. We want to have adventures. We don't want to be a nursemaid to anybody. We don't want to be a nursemaid to our future partner, to our children. They're grown, to our employers. No, we want to be desired, not needed. That's the difference. One of them, dating in your 50s. But the first and foremost, women in our 50s, if you're dating, never be bitter. Don't be bitter about anything because bitterness only hurts you, your beauty, your essence, your aura, because there's plenty, a plethora of millions and billions of men on the planet, and they all don't have to look like me for me to date them. As long as their soul resonates with me and I see sexiness in their eyes and respect in their mouth when they're speaking to me, then you're a potential, honey. You're a potential. So, dating. I was thinking about this and we were having a conversation. Most of us are not dating for marriage. At least I'm not. And she's not. And several people that I know are not dating for marriage. We've either married, divorced, or married in a widow. And yes, we want partnership. Yes, we want love. Yes, we want intimacy at all levels, sexual intimacy, mental intimacy, spiritual intimacy. We want all of those things. And sometimes we want sex. But for me, in my body, I want sex too. Even though I've been abstinent for 5 years, that's because most men, the young ones and some of the ones in my age, they disqualify themselves to a certain degree. Not all of them, but many of them by what they say they want and what they need. Because if it's not in tangent to what I desire in dating, then I'm going to disqualify you. We can still be friends. We can still talk. We can still have, a conversation. But when we're dating at 50 and we know we're not dating for marriage, then we're dating for other things. We're either dating for pleasure, we're either dating for partnership, we're either dating for intimacy, we're dating for company. And all of those things are of proper, how do I want to say it? It's proper etiquette for all of them. And sometimes we can get all of those things in one person, but sometimes we cannot. And that's okay. But being bitter because the prospects that are coming to you are not qualified, you're not qualifying them for your time, your energy, then that's a you problem, not a them problem. So you want to be able to have a conversation with a potential date partner before you actually go out. You just don't meet somebody on a dating app and say, let's go out. And then you can't stand them. Then now you say that's a waste of time. These men are this and these men are that. Bring them to me because either I'm going to disqualify myself with them or they're going to disqualify themselves with me. And that's okay. Again, because we're dating in our 50s. It's different. You have to know what you want. So right now, I just want to have adventures and I just want to have fun. So the ones who want to date me, we can have fun. I can date you and we can have fun. I still want to play games. I don't mind going to the arcade. I don't mind going swimming. I don't mind walking on the trail. Those are the things I like to do. So those are the things I want them to like to do. I don't mind us going to work out to the gym together. I don't mind going to the museum. All those different things that qualify me as a potential date. If they want Netflix and chill, this better be mm, company. You want company? Sure, I can give you company, but that don't mean you're gonna get the pleasure portal. No, 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 no. Because I have standards and I have boundaries and I have a qualification of what type of relationship that I want with a particular date or a male female partnership energy connection, whatever that is for me. I'm also looking for partnership. I would love to be able to get involved with a different type of business to be in a partnership, to make money, to grow, to find a way to have legacy. I'm open to that, but I'm not going to mix partnership with romance. No, 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 no. That's not going to happen. So when you're looking in your crown era for certain relationships, know what you want. So what do you want in a date? And then you have to figure out, what do you want in a partnership? Do you want love? Do you want friendship? Do you want all the things? Well, all the things will take time because sometimes you have to build all the things and you got to have patience with a particular person, just like they got to have patience with you. We're all set in our ways to certain degrees and we're all still evolving. We're evolving in this world ourselves, the soul evolving life force. We're all changing and growing and shifting. No man wants to be used and no woman wants to be used for their money, for their looks, for their time, for their effort. Not in this crown era. Men have crown eras, we have crown eras. Together we can be able to support one another in ways that in which we have defined. If you define in relationships that you want somebody to support you financially, you got to let them know heads up. So he can disqualify you or you can disqualify him because he doesn't have quote unquote enough. And if he feels like he wants a sexual or intimate relationship at a certain level, you don't want that, then you know you are disqualified and he is disqualified. Have your have your list, so to speak, available to say, not do you meet these, but are you willing to explore these things with me? And if some of them are non-negotiable, then you know they are disqualified from themselves, from you and from themselves. Me, this big disqualification is somebody who's super religious. That's not gonna happen. If they're like, I'm a Christian man and this and that and da 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 da, I love God. I love Jesus, but I'm not a super Christian. That's not going to happen. I'm spiritual. Today I'm doing this on a new moon. I have crystals. I have rocks. I do a lot of things with my intuition because that's who I am as a woman, especially in my crown era. My intuition is heightened. I'm not even going to give you the time of day if my body does not feel supported by you. If my body gives me a hard no, ladies, you know what I'm talking about when you meet somebody and you get a hard no from your body. It goes bam, 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 unsafe, unclear, blah, 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 blah. Well, men has their gut feeling as well. He know who he wants and why he wants them and what purpose he wants them for. So know your purpose and your value and never be bitter. Never be bitter about dating. I know for a fact that when I'm ready to have this big love romance that I know that's in my energy, when I'm ready to have that for real, that person will come because my body will energize and vibrate into that energy. Right now, I just like to look. I'm just exploring. I'm just seeing what this person is doing and what that person is doing. And I'm like, oh, you're interesting. You're curious. I'm very curious about you. And I let them talk. and I see, am I going to disqualify them? Are they going to disqualify me? Because sometimes it takes weeks and months to be able to navigate a relationship that you even feel like you want to give up any additional time, effort, money, especially my energy. I've listened to a lot of women talk about here on YouTube because the algorithm keeps giving it to me about women wanting to keep their peace, where your peace is in your mind. You are with the wrong partner if you don't have peace because your man is supposed to have the ability to support you in your peace and and he supports you in your peace because you know how to get your peace back. He doesn't give you peace. You reside in your own peace. You reside in your own happiness. We do not give power to anyone in this crown era. You should know that by now. You should know now that you have all the ability and the self awareness that everything that you desire belongs to you and you go for it and you go get it as a co creator with God, with spirit, with divine love. No one in this physical world will be able to give you anything at the level that God can. Everybody on this physical planet, in this physical world, will only enhance what you already desire and believe that you can have for yourself. It can only enhance what you desire and what you believe for yourself. I'm going to say it one more time. It can only enhance what you desire and what you believe for yourself. So if you believe that all these men are blah, 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 and this and that, then you're going to get blah, 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 this and that. The world is your mirror. You're going to keep on attracting the same old, same old, same old. See, I love a good smile. My ex had a good smile. The person I'm kind of talking to now, he has just the cutest little smile. I love it. But, I know he's too young for me, but he's fun. He's fun and I enjoy him. I enjoy him talking to him. I enjoy what he wants to do in life. I enjoy that. And we're just friends right now. Will he ever get the pleasure portal? Who knows? But it's going to be my design. It's going to be my responsibility. It's going to be my feeling safe in my body, feeling sensual, feeling sacred. And it's not going to be anybody to blame because I'm never going to be bitter when it comes to dating. Because it's always my choice of what I desire and who I bring into my zone of genius, my zone of pleasure, my zone of happiness. Because, see, in our crown era, we have extended family, we have grown children, we have grandchildren, possibly, and for some of us. And when you bring someone into that mode, you have to fit. They can't bring any chaos and drama. So you have to keep your peace within yourself. You have to keep your peace within yourself, ladies. Gentlemen, we have to keep our peace within ourselves. I don't expect you to give me peace. I don't. I don't expect you to take care of me. I would like you to, but you don't have to because God takes care of me. I take care of me. At this point, I take care of me because I've been single for a long time. I have a house, I have a car, I have college degrees, I have certificates. I've been a life coach, a transformational life coach for over 20 years. I am a holistic self love intimacy coach. That's what I do. And so, pleasure, partnership, intimacy, those are all reasons why either you date or you don't date. I will never be alone because loneliness is sad. I wish no one ever to be alone. Have some girlfriends, have some boyfriends, have some partnerships, do whatever you want to do. It's Coach Hannah. I love you guys so much. Self love is important. You need self love to have all of this. If you don't love yourself, dating is not for you. If you need to refill your life with self love, then I invite you to get my ritual. The self-love ritual, it'll be pinned in the comments. This will support you boo, you into developing a deeper self-love for yourself and watching how you can increase your revenue and your reservoir of love because you're not a cup, you're a container. And how you see your container, that's how much love you have. I remember at one point I saw a particular container in a meditation as a thimble, and I was like, "Oh my god, that's all I believe this is?" When I think about love, see, I'm bigger than a cup. I almost see a dam in my mind's eyes, and a dam will overflow. It would need to be able to release its waters, so to speak, its love, its energy. And now I want to just have my overflow just out towards the stars. I want my container to continue to just grow and blossom. Not for you, for me. I want to look in the mirror and say my affirmations and be like, yeah, you go, girl. Plain Jane. No makeup, just me. Just happy. Doing what I do. Let me get off of this thing. I love you guys so much. It's Coach Hunt. This was my live for this week, and I appreciate you. Well, I think I did a live yesterday, but this was my live. And yeah, I love you guys so much. If you have if you need any clarity, if you want any clarity, if you got a comment, you know where to put it. You do. This is YouTube. Subscribe, like, all the things. Follow. Follow me on Instagram or follow me on Substack, but all that stuff again is in the description box. I love you guys so much. It's Coach Hunt, and I have your greatest interest at heart. Bye.